Okay, what's up everybody? I'm back again after such a long time, but this time the videos are gonna be unedited, fun, and easy to watch because I have something new to tell you. But before going through all of those things, let me get myself a breakfast. Okay, so imagine some time has passed and my breakfast is getting ready. It takes another 3-4 minutes, so I'm gonna tell you maybe some other stuff by the time um, this gets ready. One is that you guys noticed that everything's changed. There's no background beautiful, all of those things with like bodybuilders and like magazines. Right now I'm in Montreal, and that's why you see that French flag back there. I don't know exactly where, but somewhere over here. It's fun, it's cool, but the reason I'm starting to make these videos over here again is a totally different one, which I will give you again after I have my coffee and I have a lot of more energy. Yeah, I don't know what to say right now. I'm just hungry, I'm ready to smash some food. But once it's ready and it's done, well, first I'll show you what I have, then we'll go through it and I'll tell you what's up. I guess it takes a little bit more time, so I'm gonna just give you a little bit more stuff and about the settings, I guess. One is the fact that it took me some time to just set everything up, and I didn't have even an iPhone charger, and I thought that I would have to go back to Toronto to get it, but apparently not because I had it somewhere down there. I just had to look for it, and I found it the second I found my whatever the holder that I have for my phone, and I was super happy. So if nothing came out of this, is the only thing, well, if nothing came out of it, I at least found my charger, so that's a plus. That's already, like, for today, that is a plus because I can put more music on my phone, go for a walk, do all this stuff that you will see I'll be doing in like other videos coming up. But that is already like, yeah, I was gonna say 5 out of 10, but no, it's like 9 out of 10, if not 10 out of 10 plus, because I didn't know where to get it. I didn't even know where to get one from. I had to order one, it would take a lot of time. Yeah, so that's a plus. I think my coffee's ready, so I'm gonna go grab the coffee and come back. There we go. I got my oats, I got my coffee. Let's see what's left. I always have my laptop with the news or whatever in the morning over here playing. I have my coffee, which you probably won't be able to see, but I used to have the regular coffee, which was like fast coffee, and I had to brew it, but then now I got instant coffee, which is like, again, from 5 out of 10 all the way to 9 out of 10. It could be better, but like it's fast, I smash it easy. And then obviously oats, you probably can see, but this is super easy. It's like 2 scoops of oats, water, microwave it for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna eat that, watch some other fitness videos from like other channels that you will know soon, and then I'll get back to this and I'll tell you why I'm doing this. That was good. And coffee, always. Who doesn't like coffee? If you don't like it, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. It's fine. So I guess for this video, I'm gonna not go too deep, and I'll just tell you why I'm making this video in the first place. And after that, the next videos that will come out, the next one, the one after that, will tell you exactly what I'm talking about. So let's get to the bottom of this. So when I moved from Toronto to Montreal to just stay for some time, I didn't have the gear. Well, I did have the gear, it's just that I didn't know where to put them, how to start, what would be the best background and all the bullshit that comes with it. But realistically, none of those things mattered. It was just like I had to put it on my table and be like, boom, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start. And that's what I did today. But there was a big reason behind it. It's not that I just woke up and I'm like, what to do? Let's just make a YouTube video. No, that's not what I did. Well, I go through the whole process that you'll see in these videos every single day or over a long period of time, but it's not something that I would wake up and think about and be like, oh, I probably should videotape that. But the reason I'm doing this specifically is that I wake up 4 in the morning because of a message, and I'm just gonna bring it up on my laptop on the side and I will read that to you. So I'm having a conversation on like a house party app last night with my friend, and he's telling me like how hard it is for him to make this course that he's trying to publish. I'm not gonna go into the details, maybe later I will. But for now, he's trying to tell me that it's hard. And I'm like, yeah, it's hard, but you gotta go through it. Like if you wanna create a good course, you gotta spend the time and stuff. But then he's like, it's like only 4 hours, but I have to put in a lot more, right? And I totally accept that, but that is exactly what I do. Just accept, be like, you wanted to do this, you pick that, and it's perfect. Go ahead and do it. Then I get this message 4 in the morning, which says, hold on, it's coming up. Which says, yo, for your info, each hour of content is equal to at least 10 hours of work. So if I'm aiming to wrap it up around 5-6 hours of content for the video or the course that he's making, that's 50-60 hours of full hours of content making minimum. So he's putting that minimum over there, which means that it could be more, but at least 50-60 hours. And the last comment gets me the most, which says it's not just sitting down in front of a camera and I'm gonna go, okay, let me read that one more time. It's not just sitting down in front of a camera and saying, I wanna buy a belt for the gym, which is exactly what I did in my last video before I came to Montreal. I actually bought a belt, which I will make another video about what happened to it, why I don't have the belt anymore and all of those things. But for now, for the time being, that's what I did. I made a video saying that if you need to lift heavier or if you want to push your limits, you gotta get a belt, like a lifting belt. And this is what he's referring to. He's like, you're just sitting basically in front of a camera telling people get a belt, whereas I put in 50-60 hours of work making content that's actually useful. So that's one thing, that his content is more important for some weird random reason. Second, it would take me so little time to make videos, whereas for him it's 50-60 hours. So the challenge that I accepted 4 in the morning when I woke up, it was more like, okay, because he told me also that last night he would have to put in that many hours for over the next 2 weeks for the course to come out. So I'm like, okay, 4 in the morning when I woke up, I'm like, okay, so I gotta put in 50-60 hours of work over the next 2 weeks to create content and put them out there. I don't know how many videos it's gonna be, but what most people also don't know, there's like a pre-work, there's after work, and there's like the whole setting of just like me being in front of the camera and stuff. But that's totally fine. Let's just say 50-60 hours of work over the next 2 weeks. And that was the challenge basically. I'm like, this is like, he thinks that he's working hard. Well, challenge accepted. 50-60 hours of content coming up, which I would assume it would be like around 2-3 hours of content per day for the next 2-3 weeks. I would say 2 weeks minimum. That minimum part got me the most. I'm gonna use it like many times. So 2-3 over like 50-60 hours, that would be 2-3 hours per day over the next 2 weeks. And that should probably get me around 1 video per day. Regarding different topics and subjects and stuff. So it could be about lifting, it could be about what I do on a daily basis. And now that I'm at home and I don't go out much, that is also a little bit harder than just sitting down and making a course. So that's something for me to mention. But when you accept a challenge, you don't go around coming up with excuses saying that, oh, I had a harder time coming up with the content, and or I had a harder time creating the content. You just do it. And I think this is the video that I will kick it off by, just as a response to that, which later on probably he would be on the channel, maybe not, he's not in Montreal. but I will probably bring him on if he wanted to, on maybe House Party or some sort of other like FaceTime app, and we'll make sure that this thing goes down the right way. And maybe if you finish this course before my 50-60 hours is done, then I will actually tell you about the course that he's making. Maybe that would be useful for you, maybe not, but that's not part of this conversation. Let's just put it aside. So for time being, you should probably expect around 50-60 hours of videos coming up over the next 2 weeks. Now I'm just gonna finish up my coffee, and then we go through a workout routine, because I think this is also another thing, because when he was saying that it's 5-6 hours of real content, which if you think about it, 5-6 hours of just me making the video, but 50-60 hours of full work or full hours of content making minimum. That's what he said. I have it right in front of me. So to make this content, I'm gonna film all the workouts that I go through, the cardio, all of those things. So we know how many hours would go into even 10 minutes of video. So it's not that I just come sit down with my coffee and I'm like, oh, let's do this, right? So I think I actually upped the challenge a bit to say 50-60 hours of content and way more hours of work behind it, rather than only 4 or 5 hours of content and 40-50 hours of content making minimum or work behind. So let's see how that goes. With that, let me finish my coffee and I'll start my workout in a bit. Coffee's all finished and I am ready to hit my workout. So before we start, I gotta tell you what I have, what I don't have in terms of like the stuff to work out. So if you guys have the same stuff at home, then you probably can work out with me as I'm doing it. If not, just like watch and you'll see at some point. I'll try to work out with nothing, which means that anyone can also follow along. But as of now, I got a dumbbell which has its own story. For now, just accept the fact that I somehow got this the pair of dumbbell over here for my workout. And mostly today I'm going to be hitting arms, shoulder and chest, maybe a little bit of back, but not too much, and possibly a little bit of I said the shoulder, so that's fine too. Legs, no. For legs, we'll do something outside, not here. So let's get started. Okay, so the things that I have before I start my workout is either the white Monster, the purple. This one I don't like much. The white one is probably better. And or Rockstar. This one with the gold star on it. This is a good one because obviously it has a gold star on it. So one of these two for today. I've had this yesterday, so I have another one. Just a little bit left, so I'm gonna pick that one and this one. So these two for today. I'm gonna drink these while I'm working out, and also I usually do the workout maybe like shirtless, but for the first video I think it would totally be fair if I didn't do that. And yeah, let's just hit it. For now, let's go with arms. That one was without a pump. We'll take a look at it when I have the pump. I also have these pair of gloves for me to protect my hands when I'm lifting the dumbbells. They're cute, nice, and they're soft, so let's get started. Okay, workout is over. That's been almost like 2 hours, a little bit less than 2 hours. And so there you go, you have it. Now it's time to smash some good quality food. And I think there's no question regarding what the food is gonna be, because we all know it's gonna be chicken. It's gonna be, I was gonna go for like a whole chicken, but I think it's just too much, even though I'm going for a walk after this. Maybe I'll start with half a chicken. If things go well, maybe I go for more, maybe for some more oats, but let's see how it goes. I'm gonna warm it up right now. And there we go. We got like a half a chicken over here. I got another half over there. Maybe I'll smash it after this one, but I think half is enough for now. And that will be with barbecue sauce. This is good. Not the best, but it's pretty good. And oh, this is great. Mustard. This one has no calories in it, so I love it. That's the first thing. This one has lots of sugar, but who cares? It tastes really good. And there's a story behind this thing. I just found it. For some reason, I knew about mustard. It's not that I didn't know about it, but now that I'm using it and I bought it, I just want to buy more. I don't know why. I found it during the quarantine here, and that's like a plus. So let's smash this one. And yes, I have no fork, I have no knife, nothing. When I get a whole chicken, or I get like a half a chicken like this, I'm gonna eat it like savage style. I'm gonna grab it like literally like this and smash it. But it's not gonna be in the video for sure. Why would I put it in the video? It makes no sense. Done with the whole, well, not the whole chicken, half a chicken. And I feel pretty good. Maybe I'll go with like another round of oats just for fun, but I'll keep that chicken over there before I go for a walk. Just want a little bit of carbs in me before I can go up where I want to go up. I'll take another video for that. But as of now, I think I'm pretty solid in terms of food and stuff, in terms of like the video progress too. And I don't know, I have some other stuff coming up regarding how I take all of this thing, what are the supplements I take, and how I'm gonna beat my friend. So he never messages me again saying that he does more work than I do. Till next video, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe, because that's exactly how we're gonna beat my friend. Peace.